Craig Kielburger is the founder of an organization called Free the Children, a non-profit that believes in supporting families and communities around the world by the power of children. Craig was born on December 17, 1982 in Thornhill, Ontario, Canada. He attended the Bishop Scalabrini Catholic School. One morning when Craig was 12 years old, he walked down to the kitchen. He looked at the newspaper. The heading of one of the articles caught his eye. It said, "Battle Child Labor, Boy 12 Murdered." This title at this moment set Craig on the path that brought him to where he is today. The article is about a child named Iqbal Masih. Iqbal was sold into slavery because his family could not pay off the money they owed. He was chained to a carpet loom where he sat for 18 hours a day tying tiny knots. Iqbal was rescued by a child rights organization and started talking about child labor. He toured worldwide talking to people about what life was like for him. He motivated the world to stop buying carpets that were made by child slaves. One day, he returned to India. He went bike riding with some of his friends when a member of the carpet mafia shot him. When Craig learned about Iqbal, he didn't know what to think. How could the kid, same age as him, be forced to work all day, then get shot for speaking out on something that was wrong? Craig's daily struggles consisted of having to wake up early for school, but Iqbal's was far worse. Craig had to know more about child labor. So a little after first reading about Iqbal, Craig set off for a 2.5-month trip to India all on his own. Craig later arrived in India, where he toured some of the businesses that had kids work for them. Businesses like quarries, machine shops, carpet factories, and garbage dumps. He documented his trip and hoped to paint a vivid picture of modern slavery. When Craig returned, his movie opened the eyes of many. He was invited to speak on Oprah, to Congress, and to millions around the world. But during this media frenzy, he was still able to start an organization called Free the Children. Craig started Free the Children as a way to help the kids around the world through Kids Back Home. It has grown from 11 kids to over 1 million people around the world. Free the Children now takes families and groups of friends to places such as India, Kenya, China, and many other places. It allows people to witness the same feelings that Craig felt on his first trip. They get to build schools and water wells to benefit the kids they meet. Craig's dream has exploded into a worldwide movement to help kids by providing education, healthcare, and alternative income. They have built over 650 schools which educate over 55,000 students. Craig Kielburger is still active with Free the Children and still tours around the world speaking out about child labor and lack of education around the world.